Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Hey, good boy. Good morning, buddy. Yeah, you're being good. Hey, good morning, guys. It's been a while since I've taken you through a vlog, so I think today I'm gonna do that. First thing I do every morning. I already did it though, so I can't take you through that, but I did my meditating, journaled a little bit, and now I'm gonna take this guy on a nice little morning walk before I feed him. Down, down, down. Good boy. Thank you. So I'm gonna take this guy for a walk, listen to oh my god, listen to some Eckhart Tolle on the way, and then get him his breakfast and everything. He's such a cutie. Look at him. Come on, let's go pee. Come on. Good boy. That's right. Gosh, I love this. I love, like, he gets smarter every day, and he, you know, eventually kind of just, we mold together, we know each other. Come on, buddy, what are you doing? Get out there and go pee. Get out there and go pee. Come on. Do your thing. He better do his thing or else he's gonna make me look really bad. Come on. Ugh. He definitely loves his grass. Yep. He loves his grass. I think he's gonna poo. Okay, I'm not gonna show that. Sit. Good boy. Okay, time to put this bad boy on. Come on. Be good for me. Good boy. Meow. You ready for a walkie? Good boy. Yes. Meow. That's right. Good boy. Crazy boy. He's chasing leaves. It's just the leaf, buddy. Crazy butt. You got a stick? Yeah? You got a stick? Nice. Very impressive. I swear I have the best dog in the world. He's so funny. He's just holding his stick so proudly right now. Looks like I got some new Gymshark too. Apparently I just received like 20. Oh, hi. Hi. So basically it's about 20 articles of clothing that I ended up reading this WhatsApp message from Dan, and he's like, don't actually show these yet. So I can't show you guys. Sorry about that. Tren's just lying down in the new Gymshark. He finds it very comfy. So guys, my current training split schedule right now, it's basically just Tuesday to Sunday, legs push pull, legs push pull. Though on that first leg day, I also have a little bit of back and biceps. I'm just starting that this week. That way I'm hitting back, biceps 3 times a week. And also on the second pull day, the second back day, excuse me, well, it's the third technically. So legs push pull, that second pull day, I'm having calves on that day. So I'm hitting calves, back, biceps 3 times a week. Excuse me. Basically everything else 2 times a week. And not doing really extremely heavy lifts. So most of my reps are 5 to 12 on most things. With some days, maybe as little as 4. It just depends on the lift and how I'm feeling. But most of the time, 5 to 12, and even 12 to 15 on some isolation movements, such as like flies and side lateral raises and that sort of thing. I've been gaining strength even in like the higher rep ranges very well lately. I started, for example, with squats, like 355-pound squats, or maybe 345. It might have even been 345-pound squats for sets of 8, and then every squat session just adding 10 pounds. And it's just gone up and up and up. My last one was 395 for 8. So today I might do either I might do 400 or 405. I think I said 395, right? So yeah, last time was 395 for 8. This time I might even do 405 for 8. Though to be realistic, it would probably more be around 6. Though if I have a freak day today, for some reason I'm just on top of my shit, I might even do 405 pound squats for 8, so that would be surprisingly awesome. But we'll see what happens. Lately it may seem like I've been slacking on the YouTube game, and I guess in a sense I have, but you know, lately I also have been spending a lot of time with my dog, really just enjoying life. I can't even explain how just much I'm just appreciating and enjoying every single day of my life. And no regrets, bros, no regrets. I just, man, every day is just so much fun. I'm getting to see my little dog just grow up every day. I swear he gains like a pound a week, it seems. And man, pretty soon he's gonna be a really big dog, so I'm just trying to enjoy these puppy days, these puppy months, because in just a handful of months, I mean, he's practically gonna be full size in terms of height. So man, just enjoying and loving every single day. That's what it's all about. I guess one thing I'm really lucky about is that my dog, he's a very well-behaving little golden retriever puppy, and I know that, you know, other breeds are a little bit more difficult. I remember Cookie, when she was a little pup, she's a miniature Dachshund, miniature wiener dog, and she was a little bit more difficult, I'll be honest. It was a lot more difficult. Then again, I was only like, shit, I think I was 11 or 12 years old. And but yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun and a lot of joy, and I don't know, I enjoy it, even if I'm not making as much YouTube videos and stuff like that. Though I have been doing a lot of back-end stuff, that that's not just simply not visible on Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat, that have been very, very, very productive for me in terms of my business. So that's been really good. It's been incredible in that sense.
So topic of this question, leave a comment below, guys. If you could redo your entire training career, what are, let's just say, the 3 main things in those first couple of years of lifting that you would have done differently? Now, man, I love this question. Obviously, you could probably guess what I would answer and what, you know, pretty much everyone else would answer. But I want to take a different approach to this, and let's just think for a second how cool in a way it is, or it was, that for most of us, myself included, you know, we didn't lift as smart as we do now, and how that kind of gave us this like second wind, this like almost like this second career of lifting in a way, this this second chance, this this revived just love for lifting. Because in those first years of lifting, whether we lifted smart or not, as long as we lifted hard, oh, and this is 405 pounds, going for 8 reps, but ultimately, like I said before, I knew, you know, 6 would be more likely. But back to the topic, it was kind of cool that most of us probably trained just a little bit less than, you know, optimal, or a little bit less than perfect for the first few years of lifting, because once we did learn, macros, tracking calories and macros, hey, you know, I shouldn't fucking have my spotter whip out 5 forced reps on me every single chest session. You know, all the other things, all the fundamentals of gaining strength and building muscle. Once we figured that stuff out and started fixing our form on our lifts, it's like we had a fucking second chance of lifting, you know? And gains occurred all over again. That shit was crazy. That shit was awesome. Like, I'm still getting that. I'm still gaining. I just think it's cool when you look at it from that perspective. You know, I think after having spent multiple years training less than perfect, and then eventually finding out that, wow, there's so many different aspects of this lifting game besides just time, just consistency, and just effort, that it really made the entire thing much more interesting. Much more interesting as I learned there were more and more variables involved. it may seem like annoying. I'm sure a lot of people are perhaps annoyed that there's so many variables involved. It's like, holy shit, I got to balance all these 8 million different things. But for me, I kind of like the fact that it's not just so simple. It's not just this straight line. Like, lifting isn't this basic thing. There's fucking so many things involved. Anyway, since that 405 was pretty tough, I backed down to 365. So that was a nice big, about 10% drop in weight. Did 2 sets of 6. I think I usually pause every single final rep. At least lately, that's kind of just what I do for fun, for my own preference. It's just my own thing. I don't necessarily recommend it. And yeah, so like I said before, guys, I'm also doing some back, some biceps, even some rear delts on this first leg day of the week. My legs push pull off schedule. That way I'm hitting back 3 times a week. And that's, you know, back as well as rear delts and biceps. Calves are also hit 3 times a week. And I'll most likely be doing, let's just say, about 3 to 5 sets of back on this leg day. And I'm doing the back work on this day in a pretty high rep range, so I'm probably going to keep it between 12 and 15 reps. Whereas the actual pull day, the legs push pull, that day the back work is just, it's in a little bit lower rep range than this one. And then on the final one, that's my heaviest back day, where I do like weighted chin-ups, weighted pull-ups. And I'm not talking like low reps necessarily. I'm talking just lower than 15. So more leg work, and I just wanted to show that because I've actually had people ask me, Matt, how do you get under the bar? And I'm not even gonna. Yeah, that's how it happens. So here I'm doing 405 pounds. Last time I did 3 sets of 8. This time I'm doing 3 sets of 9. Slowly working my way up. I might have to adjust this workout because with the amount of work I did, my following workout the next day, the overhead press workout, which you'll see in this vlog or the next one, was really difficult. That or just I have to pull back somewhere in my current amount of volume because it's just building up just a little bit too much fatigue. So these are things that you guys just have to, track and balance. And I didn't show it, but I pretty much did 3 sets of all these following exercises you see right here. Really good workout, had a lot of fun. So this camera's battery died at the gym, so sorry about that, guys, but hopefully it doesn't die again, because I do want to show you the Tren dance, which is the dance my dog does whenever I come home. So it's super cute, check this out. Oh my gosh, what is all of this? What the hell is, oh my god. Anyways, this is the Tren dance. It's where he hops on this thing until he realizes that he's supposed to sit before I, let him out. Oh my, it looks like he got into the trash a little bit though. So, I'm gonna have to pick that up. Gosh, it's so hard to be mad at this guy. He's just so cute. You're just so cute, buddy. Yep. He's the Tren. He's the Tren. Alright. Oh! So this guy, definitely losing his kitchen privileges for a little while. Went ham. He was chewing up all my bottles. I put him back over there. He peed on his own bed. You peed on your own bed. That's the last place you're supposed to pee. Come on, buddy. Bruh. Post-workout meal, the regular, almost a 3-pound Chipotle burrito. We got some chips, guac, salsa, and yeah. Alright guys, it's kind of late now. It's about 9:30. Kind of fast forward through this day. Had a great workout. Spent lots of time with this sleepy boy right there. That's good. That tired puppy is a good puppy. Over here, boom, we were working on some Excel spreadsheets that I'm going to get out tonight. Really, really excited to get this out. This is an update to the 753 official Excel spreadsheet. This is a night and day difference compared to the original spreadsheet that everyone has received when they bought the program that I created. And man, it's like 10 times better. The first one that I had created got everyone on. It was really functional, very helpful. I thought I was a wizard because I had been able to do some functions and calculations and have things connected. But this one here makes my first one look like absolute shit. So shout out to Gabe Arroyo, or Tattoo Arroyo, for basically creating this here and kind of contracting this out. Ended up turning into a job in a way, but it was kind of my way of saying thanks. So I you know, paid him for this work because it's solid work what he did. So I'll give you a quick little preview of this spreadsheet. For example, on this page, you can create your 1 rep maxes. I know a lot of you guys use kilograms. So for example, boom, you got kilograms, or you can use pounds. You know, you can change which workout you do for each day, and then it automatically sets it up in the rest of the program. So if you wanted to have the third workout, the squat, and the first workout, the deadlift, you can change that and it'll automatically populate where it belongs in the rest of this spreadsheet. And there's actually, it's crazy, there's 3 versions right now at least of 753. So you have the tracking, or the maxes and how much you're supposed to lift in terms of your main lifts, but then you also have a tracking sheet that goes along with that. So there's 3 main 753 programs, and each one basically has 2 spreadsheets. So for example, down here, you'll see that there's the original, you have the simple, and then you have the mayhem versions of 753. And I won't go too close, but for example, here's the original, and then here's the original tracking sheet. Here's the simple, pretty awesome. I mean, it's populated out to 24 cycles, assuming you're making nonstop gains, but usually, you know, between cycles 6 and 8, things get really fucking difficult. This is the simple scheduling, and then you have the mayhem maxes sheet. This, you know, helps you keep track of what you're supposed to lift for your main lifts. And what's also really awesome is that, you know, there's going to come a time when you're like, oh shit, I have to change the weight increase increment, or my training max for my next cycle. And then you can easily do that right here, and it affects all future, you know, lifts, so that you don't have to restart completely. And that was huge in terms of the original one that I made. And Gabe, the guy who helped out with this one, the guy who created this one, he made sure to plug that in for here. So it was really awesome. Gabe, you know, he signed over like a freaking notarized piece of paper that, you know, granted me copyright over all this stuff. So definitely appreciate that. And pretty awesome stuff. I'm super excited to get this out to everybody who has purchased 753 as part of what I promised, that everyone who had purchased that is going to get lifetime updates. So there's an update coming on the ebook sometime this month, I'm thinking, but this update is going down right now, tonight. Super fucking so stoked about that, because it's just so much value. It is so much value, and I can't wait to get this out there, guys. So, woo! Everyone has purchased 753. You're getting this tonight, and then everyone who is purchasing this, I don't know, maybe when you're watching this video, you will get this and not the old one. Let me show you the old one. Here's the old one over here. Let me bring this up. So let's just compare. Let me turn up the brightness. Let's compare the beautiful kind of style that you see over here versus, this isn't the same sheet. I have to change the sheet real quick. Boom. Okay, so this is the old right here, as you can see, and then this is the new. So new, and it's got just, there's links up here, all kinds of fun stuff, and then this is the old. So, man, I'm excited. I'm putting some finishing touches. I'm making sure everything is perfect before I send this email out, before I finalize it, before I put this into the product in my e-commerce software. And man, I can't wait to get this out. Fuck. It's like, this is some nerdy ass shit, because I'm so excited about this. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but you know, you're calculating your maxes. Let's say your squat is 200 pounds for 5 reps. It gives you a beginning training max of 205 pounds, and you add to that every single month. What's awesome is that this
calculates your lifts out for each version of 753. So all 3 versions automatically populates these bad boys. Super dope. All right, it's late as hell. My dog's over there telling me, come to bed. He's like, go to sleep. So I'm about to go to sleep. Finished everything I needed to do. Guys, I sent off the email with your new download links for everyone who purchased Ogus 753. You got a new copy of, it's the same, you got basically the ebook, but also a new version of the Excel sheet. It's the new updated version. It's fucking sick as fuck. Like, it's awesome. You guys are gonna love it. Everyone who's purchased 753, free lifetime updates. So boom, here's your first like really big one. And the next big one will be the ebook itself. About to sign off now, guys. Pretty tired. Tomorrow I got push day. Gotta fucking kill it. See you tomorrow.